so to Stamford Bridge in the first testing ground of the new and possibly improved Manchester City. As autumn loomed last year, Pep Guardiola's glorious football tapestry began to unravel with defeat at Tottenham. Whether this season's model is more carefully stitched, we shall see. Liverpool were meant to assert quality control, but were undone when Sadio Mane was sent off. "22 goals in the last 5 games suggests that City are even more formidable going forward than even before. And when even Fabian Delph is hitting glorious, curling strikes into the top corner, you might well conclude that everything is heading in the right direction." And yet, judgment will be withheld until the back four is under severe pressure. Guardiola always argues that the best form of defense is possession of the ball.Yet. Even on Saturday there were those telltale signs that a better side than the one bottom of the table with no goals and no points might exploit this system and find the weaknesses in these players. By the end, it looked bad for Palace.And. In truth, it's hard to gloss over any 5-0 defeat.And. Yet for 45 minutes, this was a performance honed in the image of Roy Hodgson. Indeed, the improvement, even from his first game, was enormous in that first half. In less than 2 weeks he seemed to have imposed order and tactical balance into this side. That it fell apart quite so badly in the second half is the issue for Hodgson now. To be clear, the first half was still dominated by Manchester City. There was Kevin De Bruyne hitting the post after just 7 minutes, in what looked suspiciously like a cross, followed by De Bruyne dribbling past 3 players for Leroy Sane to strike just wide from the edge of the box on 11 minutes. And then there was Wayne Hennessey making a point-blank save from Fernandinho on 13 minutes, and then from Raheem Sterling on 16 minutes. But there was also the moment when Ruben Loftus-Cheeker wriggled past his marker and struck a shot against the post in 19 minutes. Space abounded in the area around Fernandinho and Loftus Cheek used it well. And if Palace could have played earlier, more accurate balls, Christian Benteke was always lurking, ready to take on John Stones. Loftus-Cheek went close again on 28 minutes, dragging a shot wide of the far post after Fernandinho deflected it into his path. Aguero probably should have finished when he lifted over from Sane's pullback on 33 minutes. But just as the respite of half-time loomed, Palace faltered. In fairness, City are so slick it's hard to hold out indefinitely. Sane spun inside and played a ball to David Silva, whose return to Sane was exquisite, lifting it into his path as race to goal. The German flicked it past Scott Dann and finished clinically with 45 minutes on the clock. From there on it generally feels the questions of how Man City wished to score and whether Sergio Aguero would have his crack at beating Eric Brook's all-time record, for which he needed a hat-trick. On 52 minutes, De Bruyne found Sane speeding down the wing, and so quick was the interchange of passes that he could simply roll it across the face of goal for Sterling to side-foot home with barely a hint of protest from Palace. Sterling found the side netting on 54 minutes and Hennessey denied Aguero his 176th City goal in 59 minutes, squaring up to the Argentine and saving with his feet. But on the hour, De Bruyne with one pass opened up Palace again, finding Aguero, who squared for Sterling to score his second of the afternoon. The Londoner was soon replaced, his work done for the day, with Shakhtar Donetsk on the horizon, and Aguero would edge closer to that Brook record on 78 minutes, Sane delivering a straightforward cross which the Argentine, given time and space, simply headed in rather routinely. The denouement was provided by Delph, on as a sub and delivering a wonderful, curling strike from the edge of the box which hit Guardiola off his feet, applauding excitedly and grinning with sheer pleasure. For now, City are top and seemingly untouchable. So bring on the champion.